Hi guys, and welcome to another follow along workout. Today I'm going to take you through 15 minutes of deep core strength. We're going to start with a 4-minute warm-up followed by 2 4.5-minute circuits and finishing off with some stretches at the end to work on your flexibility. Now we're really going to focus on working those deep core abdominals, so those abs that sit underneath your rectus abdominis or your six-pack abs. These muscles are really important to bring stability and control to our workouts, but to also support our lower back, so really important muscle group. Now, for those of you looking for a low impact workout, this is also low impact friendly. All right, so let's get straight into it. For our warm up today, we have 4 different exercises. We're going to do 30 seconds of each exercise twice through for a total of 4 minutes. Exercise number 1 is a side bend. So we're going to stand up nice and tall, feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, fingertips behind the ears, making sure we're opening the elbows here, pressing the chest forward. We're going to bend to the side, aiming to get elbow towards our hip, straightening out the arm, touching our knee, coming back to center and bending to the other side. So really working our obliques here. Exercise number 2 is an elbow plank pushback. So we're going to come down into elbow plank. So really making sure you're pressing through those forearms, keeping the head up, drawing the belly button in. We're going to hitch the hips up to the sky and then come back to our elbow plank. Exercise number 3 is an oblique twist. So we're going to bring our elbows out nice and wide and we're twisting through the hips here. If you want a low impact variation, we're going to start in standing, bringing opposite knee across the body, twisting through the upper body at the same time. And our last exercise is a cross climber. So we're going to come down into a plank position here, pushing the fingertips down into your mat, drawing the belly button in. We're going to bring opposite knee to elbow, crossing across the front of the body, come back to plank and changing sides. All right, so there are our 4 exercises. Remember, keep up with me. I'm going to be your timekeeper. So let's kick it off with exercise number 1, our side bends in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So go a little bit slower with this exercise, and I really want you to focus on reaching down to that knee. Try and keep your chest open, so you might even want to give a little look up to the ceiling. So this is a great way to really activate those obliques, but to also give us a little bit more mobility through our lower back. And the more mobility you can have, the less pain, stiffness, and tightness you're going to be feeling. So open up those elbows, 3, 2, 1. All right, coming down into our elbow plank pushback. So really trying to open the shoulders here, draw the belly button in and up as you lift the hips. Really push your forearms down into the mat. So this is where the deep core switches on to give us a nice strong elbow plank position. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, standing up, coming into our oblique twists. If you're not jumping, we're doing opposite knee across and then crossing the other way with the upper body. So really twisting here. With either variation, we want to keep the elbows up nice and high, neck nice and long. So drop the shoulders. Twisting the body as much as you can here. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming down to our cross climber. So aiming to get your opposite knee to elbow, crossing across the body. Press those fingertips down. Hold it strong. That's it, stay with me. Try and get that knee to elbow. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. All right, standing up, coming into our side bends. So slow it down. Keep your chest open, look up. Try and touch the outside of your knee. Maybe you can even get a little bit closer to your calf. Remember to breathe. So with warm up, we're also warming up those lungs. Big breath in and out. So try and breathe on the way up, in and out on the way down. 3, 2, 1. All right, elbow plank pushbacks. Hitch the hips up to your sky. Trying to open up the shoulders as you push back. Really press through your forearms, so nice and strong through your upper body. Get those hips up. Last few reps. 3, 2, 1. All right, standing up, coming into our oblique twists, or you're doing these standing, so opposite knee coming across the body. That's it, get those elbows up, shoulders down. Nice long neck, keep your chest lifted. Last little bit. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming into our last exercise, cross climber. Now, if you can't do the full plank option, you're coming onto your knees, crossing over, trying to get that elbow with the knee. You've got it, keep it up. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's time. All right, great warm up. If you need a drink, go grab a sip of water now, and I'm going to take you through our next circuit. We've got 3 different exercises for this circuit. We're going to do 30 seconds of each exercise with no rest in between, and we're going to do this circuit 3 times through, so it's going to be an absolute burner. All right, first exercise is a crunch hold extension. So we're going to come down lying on our mat, knees up into tabletop, fingertips behind your ears. We're going to crunch the upper body up. I want you to look up to the ceiling. We're pressing the lower back down to the ground. We're going to extend one leg, come back to tabletop, extend the other leg. Exercise number 2 is a high sit-up. So we're going to stay lying down here, back of the head resting on the ground, fingertips pointing up to the sky. You're going to crunch up halfway like you're trying to touch the ceiling, and then slowly lower down. Crunching up and slowly lower down. If you want to make this a little bit easier, you can extend your legs outwards, doing the same movement. And our last exercise is an elbow plank hold. So we're going to come into elbow plank, holding nice and strong for 30 seconds here. All right, so there are your exercises. Remember, no rest in between. So we're just moving from one exercise to the next. Let's get ready for our first exercise. So our crunch hold extension. 3, 2, 1, crunch it up and let's go. So extending your leg, I want you to feel like you're stepping on the wall in front of you. Really pull your belly button in here. Try and press your lower back down to the ground. Keeping your gaze up to the ceiling so you're not crunching your neck here. And your fingers should be behind your ears, so try not to link them behind your head. We want to keep the upper body nice and relaxed here. Draw that belly button in. 3, 2, 1. All right, straight into that high sit up. If you need to, you can extend the legs. So I just want you to sit up halfway. Little lift. Your shoulders and upper back come off the ground and then slowly lower down. Making sure your head is touching the ground in between each rep. That's it. Little lifts. 3, 2, 1. All right, rolling over straight into our elbow plank. Hold it here. Now, if you need to, you can drop down onto knees, but I want you to try and stay up as long as you can. So pressing your forearms down into the ground, lengthen your neck, so pull your shoulders away from your ears, so there's no tension in your neck muscles. Look up at the top of your mat, long spine. Draw that belly button in. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, straight into our second round. So our crunch hold extensions. So really extending the leg, step on that wall in front of you. Draw your belly button in. So nice and slow and controlled. Want you to hold that crunch position. Keep your elbows wide. So try not to hold onto your head here, relaxing the upper body. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, high sit up. Reaching those fingertips up. Just a half lift here, so shoulders and upper back off the ground, and then slowly lowering down. Really starting to feel that burn in the abs. Slow and controlled. That's it, last few reps. 3, 2, 1. All right, rolling over into our elbow plank. So this is where our deep core really works. Try and build your plank from the bottom up. So forearms pressing down into the ground, strong through the shoulders, pulling shoulders away from your ears, looking up. Draw your belly button in, squeeze your bottom. Try and step back with your heels. Lengthen through the calves, squeeze your knees. You've got it. Stay with me. You can drop to knees if you need to, but don't come down. 3, 2, 1. All right, last round. So coming into our crunch hold extension. So really straightening through that leg. Make sure you're crunching up as high as you can without putting any tension through your neck. So keep your gaze looking up, fingertips behind your ears. Good, you've got this. Stay with me. Lower back pressing down to the ground. Slow and controlled movements. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming into our high sit up. So really starting to feel the burn. So when we're working our deep core, it's always about being slow and controlled, and small movements make the biggest difference. So really focus on how you are doing your reps. Try and keep looking up to the ceiling, so don't crunch your head in. Fingertips reaching up. 3, 2, 1. All right, rolling over. Last 30 seconds here. Stay with me. Pressing those forearms down. Keep nice and strong through your upper body. You're either holding here on toes or on knees. Try and stay up with me. After this, you get a little bit of a rest. Hold it strong. Draw your belly button in. Push the ground away. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, great work. Have a rest now, well deserved. We're going to go through our last circuit. We have 3 exercises again. We're going to do 30 seconds of each exercise, no rest in between, 3 times through. So just like the circuit we've just done. All right, first exercise is heel touches. So you're going to lie down on your back. We're going to reach the arms down by your side and keeping the feet flat on the ground. We're going to slowly lift shoulders and upper back off the ground, and then we're trying to tap our pinky toe. So really reaching to the side, changing side to side. All right, next exercise is a side plank reach through. So we're actually going to be in elbow plank here. Now feel free to stack your feet on top of each other, or you're going to step the top foot in front. We're reaching the left fingertips up to the sky, reaching underneath our body, trying to touch the back of our mat, and then coming back up with the fingertips. And then third exercise is on the other side. All right, so let's get ready to kick it off. So we're starting with our heel touches, getting ready in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Crunching the shoulders up, look up to the ceiling so you're not crunching your neck in. And then we're trying to touch the pinky toes here. So reach as far as you can. If you need to, you can step your feet a little bit further away from your body for a little bit of a challenge. So really pressing the lower back down to the ground, reaching as far as you can. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming into our side plank. So either stacking your feet or top foot drops forward. Reach through, try and touch the back of your mat. Keep your bottom arm nice and strong. Push your forearm down into the ground. Keep your bottom shoulder away from your ear. So try not to collapse through that arm. Really reach fingertips up. So feeling your obliques and that deep core switch on to keep you up in this plank. 3, 2, 1. All right, getting right over to the other side quickly. There we go, good, and reaching through. Hold it strong. Really press that bottom arm down into your mat. Keep your neck long. Big reach under your body. Try and get the back of your mat here. And fingertips reaching up to the sky. Good, stay with me, you've got it. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming straight into our second round, into heel touches. So side to side here, keep your shoulders lifted, keep your gaze up to the ceiling. Remember to breathe. Try and reach even further. Try and get your pinky toes. Last few reps. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming into that side elbow plank. Now, if you can't hold the full plank, feel free to drop your bottom knee. Makes it a little bit easier. Pressing nice and firmly through that forearm. Try and keep your hips lifted. You've got this. Nice long neck. Pull that bottom shoulder away from your ear. Last few reps here. 3, 2, 1. All right, changing sides. So again, you can drop to that bottom knee if you need to. Holding strong, pressing that forearm down into the mat. Keep it up, you've got this. Don't stop now. Last little bit of effort here. Hips up. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming into our last round, heel touches. So see if you can step those feet a little bit further away from your body, reaching even further here. Keep looking up to the ceiling. Try not to crunch your head in. Lengthen through your neck. Keep reaching. Get those pinky toes. Last few reps. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Side plank. Hold it strong. Remember, you've got that modified option if you need to drop to your knee. Really twist down, reach back. See if you can reach even further. You've got this. Stay up. Let's do this together. Make it all the way through. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, last 30 seconds. Let's do this. That's it, hold it strong. Stay up with me. So if you need to, you can drop down to your knee. Try not to come down. Come on, you've got this. Long neck, draw that bottom shoulder away from your ear. Don't let yourself collapse through your upper body. Last few reps, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, great job. What an absolute burner. If you haven't had enough yet, remember you can rewind me back to the second circuit and go through again. Otherwise, we're going to go through some stretches. So lying on your belly, hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to roll the shoulders back, pressing up to up dog. Try and squeeze your bottom here, lengthen through your neck. Look over your shoulder and changing sides. And change, and change. Good, slowly dropping your chest down to the ground. This time we're going to bring our arms out nice and wide, and then you're going to lift your arms up towards the top of your mat so they're now on a diagonal. Bending the right leg, using your right hand to push, coming into a twist. Drop your head down to your mat. Try and relax your body here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, feel free to lift your right fingertips up to the sky. Otherwise, you can keep your hand down in front of you. Allow your back leg to sink down to the ground. Let gravity do the work here. Taking one more breath. And then slowly releasing, coming back to center. Reach your arms out nice and wide again, guiding those arms upwards, so creating that diagonal. Using your left hand, bending your left knee, pushing yourself over into a twist, dropping your ear down to your mat, relaxing into this stretch. finding your breath. You can lift your left fingertips up to the sky if that feels good. And then slowly releasing, coming back to center. All right, we're going to come up into kneeling. You're going to extend your right leg out to the side, toes pointing forward. We're going to step the left hand down to the mat. Feel free to come onto knuckles if you want to. We're going to take a nice big inhale, right fingertips up and over, reaching the fingertips, lengthening through the side body. Exhale, sitting up to kneeling. Take an inhale, reaching over to the other side. Try and push your hips forward. Exhale, coming back to center, going the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This time, knuckles down to the ground. We're going to sweep the fingertips up and back. So really pushing the hips forward. So big opening through the front body. We've done all that ab work. So it should feel nice through your midsection. Big breath, look back. Slowly releasing. So coming back to kneeling to the center, we're going to stretch out the left leg. All right, bringing knuckles down, or you can flatten your hand as well. Take a nice big inhale, fingertips reaching up and over, lengthen through your left side body. Exhale, come through center. Inhale, reaching over to the other side. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale through center. Inhale, reach. See if you can reach a little bit further. Looking up. Exhale, back to center. All right, one more time. Hand down to the ground. We're going to sweep the fingertips up and back. Open the chest. Push the hips forward. Make sure you breathe. Looking back with your gaze. Big breath. One more time. And then slowly releasing, coming back to center. So there you go, guys, my deep core strength. I hope you enjoyed that burner. Thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you next time.